Based on popular request and comment drop on comment section, which is how one can actually attract his own life partner. Honestly, I don't really want to be making long videos, but the truth is that there are certain sensitive topics that I like to give people every details and variable that is involved. Why? Is because half knowledge is a very, very dangerous knowledge. So that is why you need to be patient in order to hear everything you need to know about life partner. So, by God's grace, in today's video, I wish to make you to understand that it's actually the will of God for everybody to marry. And so long as you are created in this world by God's grace and you have the willingness that you want to get married, there is a spouse for you. And apart from that, even at the in onset, when God created man, he never made man to stay alone. That's why he said it's not good for that man to be alone. I will make him a helpmate suitable for him. So he has to bring a rib out of man and actually make a woman, making it impossible that man can stay without a woman, because woman is actually a suitable helper to man. And again, that same Bible says, he that findeth a wife findeth a good thing and obtaineth favor of the Lord. And I wish to say on this that God don't actually find life partners for people that you find yourself. God is just like our father. Let's take earthly father as an example. When you get somebody you want to marry, you must present it to your earthly father and even mother, and they will now approve and say this is the best candidate for you or not. That is how marriage is. By the time you go and find, because it's a he that is fine in this premise, man that will need to find you, find a woman. So when you find, he bring it for God's approval. Why is it like that? From the one, when God findeth Eve for man, what happened? Eve went and deviated from the ordinance of God, disobeyed God, and obeyed the serpent by eating the forbidden fruit. And what did that lead to? It led man to lose his original dominion, original Garden of Eden. But the worst part of it is that when now Adam was called, because Eve convinced Adam, he joined and ate that forbidden fruit. When God was asking, where are you? He now told God that is this woman you gave to me that actually derailed me, that deceived me, thereby accusing God instead of owning to the responsibility that he has actually made a mistake. And from that day, believe me, God stopped finding spouse for anybody. You find it yourself, and believe me, the vibrations and the energy is in you, the ability is in you to be able to find your own life partner. So welcome once again to Jenny Action TV. In this particular channel, I treat three important variables which are actually health, safety, and spirituality. And believe me, when you understand and apply these three very well, there is no limit to your achievement. If this is the very first time you're landing on this channel, you're highly welcome. Please do well to hit the red subscribe button and the bell notification so that you will always get new upload from me. For my returning subscribers, I love you so much. Thank you for always stopping by. I appreciate you too for your comments. Please bring them more. This video now is being made as a result of comments somebody made or request made. So if you know that video you desire, request it and God will give me the grace, capacity to make it. So without wasting time, let's get straight to the video of today. Inasmuch as the Father, God gave us freedom to find whosoever we wish to marry. And I wish to bring this caution to your notice that is not everybody will be able to marry. And secondly, polygamy is not the original intention of God. The original intention of God is that He make them only man and woman. So any other person telling you any other thing is actually deceiving you. That is one. Number two is this: if your genotype is AS, because we talk about health in this channel, I must tell you the truth. You should not marry AS. You need to go and know your genotype, because marrying AS is tantamount to having probability of producing a secular SS, which will become a very big problem throughout your life. And that is why you must know your genotype in order to make sure that you are taking the right decision. Another thing that is important is that every human being you see under this earth is formed from 4 elements. By God's grace, if I get enough thumbs up and comments from this video, I will treat that element is very, very important. We have the element of air, we have the element of earth, we have the element of fire, and the element of water. Believe me, some of these are compatible, while some are never compatible, even though there are some that have 2 elements. You see, fire can never marry water. When fire marries water, either the fire burn down the entire place, because if you begin to check at their physical characteristics, you will discover that somebody that is highly temperamental may not need to marry somebody too that is highly temperamental, otherwise there will be a problem. So when fire marries water, either the water quench the fire or another thing come out of it. And that is why this not everybody that you will actually marry, despite the fact that you have that particular power in you, energy in you, the grace to find, and so on and so forth. And that is why there are certain people you will find, even when you present it to God, God will not approve it. What matters in marriage is not actually the beginning, because always the beginning of every marriage is always sweet, but what matters is the middle and the end. And it's only God that revealed the end before the beginning. That is why you can't afford to push God out of this equation. God must be at the center. In other words, anyone intending to get married who is consciously start, even when you are a teenager, begin to pray for your life partner, because it's very, very important. Otherwise, mistake made in marriage is irreversible. As far as I am concerned and the word of God is concerned, there is no opportunity for divorce, because God himself said, I hate divorce. And you cannot claim that you love God, and you cannot claim that you want to be on the lost side, and you will involve yourself with what God hates. And that is why making mistake in marriage is unacceptable. You have to, if you are yet unmarried, you have a golden opportunity to get it right. But if you're already married, there is nothing anyone can do about it. May God give you the grace so that you will blend together and make a happy home for yourself. It's actually a decision. You can decide in your heart that you are going to make your relationship work, which is the best for you. And believe me, that decision, God will give you the grace and what you need in order to make that relationship work. You should know this also, that there is no perfect human being on earth. Everybody is working towards perfection, and marriage is actually 2 imperfect couple or 2 imperfect individuals coming together to work towards perfection. So if you're actually looking for a perfect man, such a man does not exist. So that is that about physically. But spiritually, there are some people that have broken some spiritual law that make it difficult for them to get married. And if nothing is done about it, they may never get married. For example, any person that may have one way or the other fight or flog somebody with broom. Believe me, broom is more than spiritual than you can think. It's not just an ordinary thing. There is a lot of spirituality attached to broom. And believe me, every action or inaction you do on this earth have both physical and spiritual repercussion. And that is why I told you that even everything God created have both spiritual and physical benefit. And believe me, we are not the only one living on this earth. Even the spirits are living on this earth, and they are invisible. And sometimes some actions we do activate or welcome or repel one particular spirit or the other. So if you have made that mistake, shake your life very well, and you are remaining single, it might be the problem. You need to do a broom cleansing. How do you do that? Fill a bucket of water, then buy a new broom and soak it like this inside that water for 3 good days. Then on the 3rd day, remove the broom, dry it. You can still be using it, and use that water to bathe. After reading Psalm 51, asking God for mercy, that God will remember you, that anything that is standing as a hindrance, that you are not a kind of being connected to your life partner, or you connect and something will disconnect it, that God will remove it from you. That is one. spiritual. Another one is this: there are people that are actually covered with evil mask that people don't even know that you exist. You try to propose, a woman is running away from you. No man is proposing to you. If you're up to 30 years and since you are born, no man have ever proposed to you. And or you're a man, any woman you try to come close to is running away from you. Know that there is evil mask or evil veil covering you. You need to uncover it if you actually want to marry. And for you to do that, you actually need onions and God's grace too. So you get 14 onions because you do it complete 7 days. Cut it into half, soak it inside a bucket of water, and then that's each day you used to. When you cut it into 2 equal half, you get something like knife like this. Cut it into half or like this anyhow, and then you soak it in the water overnight or soak it in the morning and use it in the night. It's up to you, but make sure you soak it at least for 12 hours and then use it to bet. As you're betting, you are praying that let every evil marks on you be removed. Remember, you will not use soap, you will not use sponge, you will not use towel. You allow that water to dry in your body. Do it for 7 days. By God's grace, those fear will be removed and you will find your life partner. Number 3 is this: go through my channel if you are bedvibed by a spiritual husband or spiritual wife. Some of them are so dangerous and powerful that they may not allow you to get married. So you need to, even when you marry, you will not settle or enjoy that relationship. You need to quickly go through my channel on how to break spiritual marriage or spiritual wife or husband and break it so that you'll be free. Then if you check your family, there is a trend going on. Most ladies don't get married and you are sure that it's a kind of generational curse. Watch my video about generational curse, break it, and by God's grace you will get married. Having done all that, and then next you are going to do, this one is general, irrespective of what you are or who you are. As long as you wish to be attracted to your life partner, you need to do this. Get a paper and a pick, write out the quality of a man you want to get married to, but bear in mind that no man or woman is actually perfect. Then after you must have written that, keep it aside. Get a bottle like this. When you get this bottle like this, get sea salt. If you are going to use, go through my channel, I've talked about a lot about sea salt. If you are going to use powder sea salt, measure 7 sea salt. It must not be this bottle, any bottle, but I'm just telling you, you do it in a bottle. Measure 7 spoons and put. But if you are going to use countable sea salt, put 21 sea salt inside a bottle like this. Then get 7 pieces of garlic. This is garlic. This is clove. You get this clove into 7, peel it very well and put it here. Fill it with water, shake it and keep it for overnight. That's 24 hours. Then after you have done that, every night when you must have finished bathing, put small basin and add water, and then add part of this water and use it to bathe. It's a kind of cleansing, but let it cleanse out every negative energies that may prevent or resist your own life partner. This is going to exit some of your friend and evil people that is around you. If one or the other, a kind of some relationship you are into is not right, it will break it off and the right person will come. Then after you have done that, you need to grate this. Nutmeg is one powerful spice that you can't do without. It's all about attraction of wealth, attraction of good thing to you. So you need to blend or pound it very well to powder. Then get clove. You see clove, I've been using it in this channel, like this quantity, or at least let it be 16 pieces. You also pound it together, then mix it very well inside your cream. Pray on it that God will use it to attract your life partner for you. Then you'll be rubbing it each time you are going out. Then after you have done that, this is cinnamon stick. You need it. It's all about attraction. So when you get it, then light a fire. It may be with candle, it may be inside your kitchen, any source of fire. You put it. As it is burning, is sending message to universe. Then get that paper. I say, write the quality of the man or woman you want to get married to, and be praying and say, Almighty God, the Heavenly Father, the creator of the universe, this is the type of man or woman I want to be attracted to. May this man from east, west, north, and south connect me to this man, and also locate me, let me be able to get married to this type of woman or man, wherever he is, connect it. And then as you are praying, you are burning this. You can even use this to more than 20 or 10 times. So when you know that you have prayed and you are satisfied, you now off the fire and keep it to use another time. Do this consistently for 7 days while you are doing your garlic bed. That garlic bed, you do it for 14 days, and then on the 8th day, when you have started on the 8th day, is when you will do this. Then as soon as you start, you now blend the ones I say you blend and mix in your cream and pray that God will use it to connect you. By God's grace, before you know it, you will be connected to your life partner. Then if you happen to have opportunity of having connection of somebody who gets married newly, and let's say the person wedded this set today, try and buy at least 5 different gifts, irrespective of the price. It may not be expensive, but let it be at least 5 and upwards. Go and visit that couple and give them, pray with them. Believe me, before 1 year of marriage anniversary, you will actually get married. You have to know this very well, that as soon as you start burning this cinnamon, you know what I ask you to do is what I call do as I say tips. It does actually what you say. It attracts good things to you. It attracts money. If you money you want, this time you want love, you want your life partner, it will attract. So with this nutmeg, once you add them to your cream, it will begin to draw attraction of your opposite sex. If you are a man and you are doing it your opposite sex, which is women, then they may come in number that you will become confused again who actually is your life partner. Believe me, one of the mistakes you will not want to make in life is choosing life partner. So at that particular time, you don't need to be confused. Just go straight to my video on how to open your spiritual eyes. Watch it towards the end. You will see how I explain clearly how you will find out any phenomena about yourself as far as future is concerned, and then watch it very well. You will now get the detailed information of how you can actually know among all those people attracted to you who actually is your life partner. And I need to also tell you this: your location determines your allocation. You can't be using those things and you hide where nobody is seeing you. It's not possible. So if where you are, let's assume that one of the characteristics you write is a rich man, and you are not in where you are meeting rich people, it may be difficult. So you need to find yourself in locations where you will actually meet those type of people you wish, because believe me, God is not a magician. So you have to do that in order to get what you are looking for. And believe me, also God works in a mysterious way. He also knows how to connect you together. But faith without work is there. Do the ones within your capacity and God will finish the rest for you. So with this, I've actually come to the end of this video. If you find it helpful, please give me that thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you have not done so. Share this video to everyone. You might also be helping others. See you on your wedding day. God bless you.